Hey folks, Foggy here. Welcome to day 301 of my year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. We are going back to Horrified. I'm playing on the easy mode, which is just basically two monsters because I'm a big baby. And we are playing as the Explorer, who I randomly chose. And the Explorer has the unique disadvantage of basically only getting 3 turns per round, which kind of sucks. But we're going to go ahead and see how we do. The turn order is pretty simple. Go back and take a watch of the original Horrified videos if you need to know how to play. Let's go ahead and get started here. I'm on a space that's got a ton of items, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick them all up. That counts as one action. I've got 2 more actions that I can take. Now, normally I don't worry about the lagoon, the creature, because kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. I feel like the creature is very difficult to sort of like you want to just basically commit to doing it and then just do it all at once. But I'm going to take 2 actions and go ahead and use a blue item. Put that up there to move the boat here because I'm already in the right spot for it. I'm going to take the yellow item and move it up there, and that is the end of my turn. I get 3 actions. That's it. So now the monsters get to go. We start off with 2 more items that get drawn out. And unfortunately, everybody's going to get to move twice, which is not good. So I think that means that the monster will attack me. We got 1 more item for the Institute, which is, I think, where I'm going next. Docks. First item for the docks. The hunt is on. This has no application to us. So first, the Wolfman moves, or the Lagoon creature moves. It's going to move 1 to here. The Vampire moves 1 to here because I'm the only person on the board, and then the Lagoon creature catches up to me here and is going to roll 2 dice to see how much damage they do, and unfortunately does 1 damage, which means I lose the last item that I had a hold of, which is unfortunate. That's going to go here, not in the bag, and that takes me to the end of the monster turn. So I'm immediately going to run away and be like, no, and go 1 and pick up all these lovely items. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't this monster. I still keep this. I keep forgetting that. Right now, the flame monster is actually the this dude. So technically, I still have this. Okay, so Institute. That's 1. Pick up the items for 2. We'll move to the laboratory, and I forget how many times you can use your special perk. I want to say that it is as many times as you need to. So if I wanted to, I could teleport again. The big reason why I might want to teleport is to go get that rifle at the barn instead of just simply moving to the laboratory. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump to the barn. And I can't pick that up now because I don't have any more turns. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Place Lucy at the theater. We're going to first draw 3 items to put them out on the board. The vampire is going to get to go twice and pretty much take out Lucy right away. So that's unfortunate. Museum. Mansion, which is where I think I'm going to go next. And let's do this again. Mansion. Okay, well, Mansion's going to be a good place to go to. All right, so we're going to get Lucy out. She is going to go... Where's Lucy? I'm looking at the wrong thing here. There we go. All the way back here. She's going to start at the theater. The vampire then gets to go twice. 1, 2. Then gets to go again because they are the current rage monster. 1. And we'll roll 1 dice to attack, which means this might go okay. Hey, what do you know? Cool. The vampire tries to bite and misses. So we're going to pick up 1, move 1. We're then going to move each hero up to 2 spaces. We're going to play our perk card kind of early here. And since it's a move, now one thing that's really important with this game is that there's a big difference between relocate and move. So in this case, or place, I think is the term that they use. Place, if I were to place somebody, I could not take Lucy with me. But because the perk card says move the hero up, I get to take Lucy with me. So we're going to go 1, 2. Now it was 1 to pick up, 1 to move. I've played my perk card. That does not count as an action. So as our third action, we're going to move here. Lucy is now at the mansion. She is going to join all our heroes up here in safety, and we get a perk card as a result. And the perk card here is each player draws and places 1 item from the bag, which I may as well do now. There's no reason to hold on to that perk. We got Barn. Barn's going to get another one. All right. So that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good turn. We saved Lucy pretty quick. Let's see what's up next. Retreat. We put no items here. No items go out, but the retreat, the lagoon monster actually goes all the way back to the river, which is kind of nice. The vampire is going to move 3. Move 1, roll 3 if he gets to attack, and he'll move here. And the only reason he's attacking is because he is the current monster. So that is that. We are taking all of these items. We are suddenly item rich. We are teleporting to, we're going to place our hero here in the cave, and we're going to go ahead and use the rifle that we got from the barn and go ahead and destroy this coffin in the cave. And that's it for that. Those are our 3 actions, so we're going to draw again. Let's see, it's vampire time. We're going to get 2 items first. Knife at the docks, and then tarot deck at the camp. Place Dracula in the space with the current player's hero, so that's going to be here. And then in terms of movement, none of them are actually going to move. So that's actually a huge plus for us. So he's going to come back to the cave. He's heard that his coffin has been smashed. And, oh my god, doesn't matter. You lose. All right, so what we could do is we could go to the camp and start moving the boogeyman along. We could also go... I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pick up... We're going to teleport. We're going to place our explorer at the docks. We're going to pick all of these up. Even more items. And then we are going to place ourselves in the dungeon. And the idea here is that on the next turn, I will go ahead and take out this crypt, this one at the dungeon. Next one up, we're going to oh, God. I'm sorry. Bad timing, Professor Pearson. Oh, my Lord. This guy's going to die. He's going to die. He's going to die bad. He suddenly appears at the cave. As soon as we left, he comes out. He's like, yes, my master. You're not my... I'm not your master. Who are you? I'm Professor Pearson. Well, you look like food to me. I joke, there's a chance that this might come up both blanks. It's pretty unlikely. Yeah, 1 hit. Professor Pearson, unfortunately, dies. Wrong place, wrong time. Terror goes up by 1. Let's move this out of the way. Did I put the 3 items out on the board? I don't think I put the 3 items out on the board. Do things in order. Do things in order. Please do things in order like you should. Okay, we got a dart at the inn, garlic at the inn, and this magnifying glass at the institute. Okay. So, start of my turn. Let's go ahead and put this away. Let's go ahead and use these 2 items here. That's going to help us take out the dungeon crypt. That will move here. We have a 4 left. We don't have enough to actually take out another crypt yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the inn as my second action and pick up these items as my third. And the idea here is now I can use the 4 and the 2. I'm trying to maximize how much I can use the reds, but now it is the monster's turn. 3. We're going to place 3 items out on the board. I'm going to do this in order this time. I'm actually really psyched because there's no villagers out. This card is usually why I end up completely screwed in this game. Just, if something goes wrong, it is because I pulled this card out. The vampire, all the villagers now get to move towards their safe location. No villagers out on the board. The vampire will get to move, actually no, I moved the frenzy, so it's actually the river. So he's going to get to go 1, 2, 3. He gets to come where I am. He's going to roll 2 dice. 2 damage. we'll go ahead and get rid of, I think we're going to get rid of a low 2/2 item. All right, to deal with the damage. All right, my turn next. We're going to go 1, 2, take these, and 3. We're going to head to the graveyard to take out the next crypt. However, those are my 3 turns. Place Elizabeth at the mansion. All right, Elizabeth comes out. This is her. She's here at the mansion. She's like, I'm just chilling. Just chilling, dude. Kind of want to go to the tower. That's where I'm going. All right. So we got Church. Gets an item. Laboratory gets an item. Abbey gets an item. Where's the Abbey? No, Abbey's over here. All right. This, and then because the vampire is no longer frenzied, we don't have to worry about them. Instead, the monster moves. He moves 1 space. Creature from the Black Lagoon moves 1 space, and that's as far as he gets. We are going to then spend 2 tokens to take out the graveyard crypt. We are going to teleport to Elizabeth. And we could do one of 2 things. We could sort of make our way towards the tower this way. It's shorter. My concern is that we'll be going right through the creature from the Black Lagoon. That having been said, I feel like I've got enough stuff here that I can stop the creature. So I'm just simply going to pick up this item as my 3rd action and then move on to the next turn. 0. No items come out on the board. Reincarnated Soul, that's the mummy. The vampire gets to go. He moves 1 spot. The only space he can move is here. And then we move on to the next turn. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And that's it. That's my entire move. But this puts us 1 space away, fortunately. Monsters get to go again. 2 items come out on the board. It is not applicable here, but the creature from the Black Lagoon is going to hit us hard. This is going to the museum. Where is the museum? There we go. This is going to the precinct. I can never remember where the precinct is. There we go. All right. So first, the creature from the Black Lagoon goes 1. And then rolls 2 dice. He's like, arr, and does 2 damage. We're going to get rid of a low-cost 1, low-cost blue, and I think we're going to get rid of this low-cost yellow. Then the vampire goes 1. And then the creature from the Black Lagoon gets to go again because he's the frenzied monster and does 1 more damage. And we'll go ahead and get rid of... you know what? We'll just get rid of this. We only need 3 yellow to defeat him, and we've got 3 yellow now. But that is more than I was hoping for. We're going to send Elizabeth back home to the tower. We can just send her from where we are. She is safe. So we're going to get a perk card. Move Dracula in any space. Place Dracula in any space. Move any monster 3 spaces. That's good. We're going to hold on to that because that's actually going to be really important. As our second move, we're going to go to the crypt. And as our third move, we are going to destroy the crypt. And now we are ready for Dracula. We're not ready this turn, so we got to do a turn first. Invisible Man. So we're going to put 2 items out on the board. We're going to ignore the text of the card because it does not apply. We're going to place 1 item in the tower, and we've got another item in the shop. The Silver Cane that would have been really useful a while ago. I'm just saying. All right. And then creature from the Black Lagoon gets to go 1 towards us, but that's it. We're going to use our perk to place Dracula in any space. He appears in the crypt. And we're going to use our 2 yellows here, which add up to 6. And that is going to defeat Dracula. He's dead. We're down to just 1 creature. Now, that was a perk, so that doesn't count. Our action was to deal with Dracula. That's 1. We have a second turn coming up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go here and grab all these items as my 3rd turn. Because I really need some blue items to get this to the end. And I need at least 1 red and 1 yellow, so that's something important to remember. But I'm doing really well on time, so I don't think I'm too concerned. Place Dr. Reed at the Institute. Okay, first we get 3 items out on the board. All right, we got a graveyard item. We've got another Institute item, and we've got a camp item. And then we're going to get Dr. Reed out. I think this is Dr. Reed. Yep. And he's trying to get to the camp. It's all the way across there. Dr. Reed, you are doomed. You are not going anywhere. 1, 2. All right. So the creature gets to move 1, but since they are frenzied, they get to act twice. They'll roll 2 dice, and oh no! Rock the boat, move the boat 1 spot backwards. That sucks. It sucks a little bit. It doesn't suck a whole lot. All right, so as our second move, or as our first move now, we have a red item. We need some yellow items. I say we teleport here, we pick these up, and we start moving the boat. We're going to lose Dr. Reed here. I think that we're okay with that. Okay, that is all mine. Place Renfield at the docks, and then the creature gets to act once. So Renfield, first let's draw 3 items. One at the tower, one at the church, one at the inn. Renfield comes out. He's going to hang out at the docks, doing Lord knows what. The creature acts, rolls 2 dice, and unfortunately kills Dr. Reed, who joins Professor Pearson as person in the wrong place at the wrong time. Terror is now on 5. And I don't want to be callous towards the villagers, because if I lose 2 more villagers, the game is over. But we're just going to go ahead and use 3 items as our next turn. 1, 2, 3. We still need 1 more blue, unfortunately. So I'll have to figure that out next turn. 0, place Dracula in the crypt, and then the creature gets to move 1. So 1. All right, so before I do anything else, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, grab all these items, and then 3 back here. Monsters get to go again. 2 items come out on the board, and this time the creature will move 2 spaces towards Renfield. 1 more for the laboratory, 1 more for the camp. Thank you. Might be helpful. All right. Let's see. He's going to move 2, I think. 1, 2. All right. So 1 more blue item puts me in the lair. Then I have to drive the creature away now that the boat is in the lair. So this is our second move. And our third move is, it doesn't matter what the total is. We use all 3 items. Creature is defeated. Our 2 monsters are gone, and I have beat the game on the simplest difficulty possible. These, I think, are the 2 easiest monsters in the game. So not only did I play this on easy difficulty, I picked the easiest of the easy difficulty. So yay me. I'm going to get a treat. I'm going to go give myself a cookie, and I'll be back tomorrow for game 302, where I'll try to up the stakes a little bit. No pun intended.